Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Back into the middle. Oh, important interception. Bastoni gets it clear. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Costa Curta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho. Owen. Out of play for a goal kick. Adams picks it up from the goal kick. Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Owen. Ronaldinho. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Another throw-in. Couldn't squeeze it through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's Van Basten. Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Has a goal! Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Mbappe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely intercepted. And it's Wilshere. Nicely spread. That's good vision. Van Basten. He's had it taken off him. Cafu. Now Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's Van Basten. Referee's had a look, And he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Substitutions taking place.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's Fulham! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Diego Forlan!
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Botafogo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Van Basten.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cafu. Played with finesse. Mosquera is there to clear. Now it's Forlan. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's gone forward. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. He's had a hit. And yes, it's there. They have stolen level at the last.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 88 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Added minutes has been
We'll
indicated.
enjoy this time. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Forlan. Forlan stood his ground strongly. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tries to get it clear. Not the most accurate pass. Bayer with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Forlan. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Beckham goes short. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. BG Patham and Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Forlan. Forlan! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Beckham with the short one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Defending of the desperate variety. Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Beckham. Threads one in. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. He's having a go! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Messi. Batistuta. He's had a hit! Van Bouten. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, that's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Saka. Played back in. Oh, not quite.
There will be 1 minute at a
That
time.
should get the job done. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break,
is now in
it's
operation
0-0.
for your safety.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Beckham. Number 14.
So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Messi. Coming on the field. Number 25,
Scholes.
Wilshere. Number 7, Batistuta.
And it's Messi.
Number
Always onto
11,
this.
Owen.
Oh, it's Batistuta.
Number 15,
And that is masterful defending. And they can counter here.
Mbappe.
Wilshere.
Substitution
And here's
in progress.
Batistuta. Right, Owen. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cafu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Might be chance! Oh, he's been caught napping! Has a shot!
The attendance for this match was
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
71,550.
Beckenbauer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their 4th corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van Bouten picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Scholes. Conte. Oh, this is a very good run. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So nearly the perfect ball. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball played into space. Caught offside that time. Half an hour gone in the second half. Costa Curta.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a...
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
And Owen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Ronaldinho! Hits off target and by quite a way.
4 added minutes has been
Still
indicated.
no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is Owen. Big chance! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Owen claiming the Man of the Match award. And well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the ball's gone astray. He's gone forward. Now it's Batistuta. And the finish! It's there! First blood drawn.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Johor Darul Tazim finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Saliba calmly anticipates. Bale. Costa Curta gets it away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly...
Shapes to shoot! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Foden. Owen. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Messi. Adams. Ronaldinho. Quality ball. Mbappe. Bale, who does have an assist to his name. Now there's a fine ball. Great hit! Just off target. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. Has a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he get away here? Ronaldinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And he was quick to react. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And no, that was never going to make it. Ribéry. Yamal. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there's the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Johor Darul Tazim appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ronaldinho.
The attendance for this match was
Out to the right.
71,898.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think That's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He can run onto that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a quick one. Van Nistelrooy, there's the shot! It's a goal! Into the lead once more! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. I thought it was going to happen.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way.
Added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Bergkamp. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. He gets big. Bale can get it clear. Van Nistelrooy! And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands, the tone...
Big chance! And one more try!
He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van Bouten getting this one clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Haaland! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Bruyne! This time, surely! And again! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he comes up trumps again.
Haaland clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Forlan. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still goalless at the moment. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Forlan. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stojkovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gently done. Important interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bergkamp. Forlan. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Beckenbauer clears it away. He's tried one! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Number 14, Diego
And we're
Forlan.
underway again.
Number 4.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ronaldinho. Number 21, Mbappe.
That's been intercepted.
Number 7,
Wilshere.
Batistuta. Number 11, Owen.
Mbappe.
Number 25,
Cafu.
Wilshere.
Beckenbauer. Out towards the flank. Van Dijk. Messi. Owen. Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mbappe! They've done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
The attendance for this match was
Your impression so far, Jim?
71,649.
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stojkovic! That's an excellent interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. No, he is not giving anything away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gets into some space. He's got tall. And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and...
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Has a go!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's through here. Saka in towards the back stick. Shot a goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, both sides
Added minutes
might
has
have to
been
settle for a
indicated.
draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Mbappe driving through the middle. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Shot at goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kante is there, and he can get that clear. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Beckham. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a little off target. Conte. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
Now the finish! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's got full!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played into space out wide. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Beckenbauer cuts it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gets his pass away. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Chance! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. There's the hit! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That'll be the final action of the first half.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field, number 13, Beckham.
Here we go again then.
Van Nistelrooy.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Bergkamp. Coming on the field, number 25, Wilshere.
And that is out of play.
Number 11, Owen. Number 7, Batistuta.
Costa Curta.
Number 21,
Wilshere.
Mbappe. Number 15, Ronaldinho.
He has found the way through. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckenbauer. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Batistuta, real chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The attendance for this match was
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to... And again! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
So, third corner of the game. And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Batistuta. And he skips past his man. Now it's Batistuta. And he's lost his man. Decent hit! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Belts one! And again! No mistake!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Adams. Beckenbauer. Oh, they could be caught out. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! An act of charity gratefully received. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's on his way! There's the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a good ball played into space. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Vinicius Junior!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. Gets his head to it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He'll try from distance.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting.